What's up, little PSA, little, kind of how to fuck the system up, right? Just by the way, we're listening to Manila Park, Animal, released 12 days ago. And this song is a banger, a shit banger, it's amazing. So yesterday there was a situation at work, and I understand that this might make me seem like an asshole, but I'm just trying to be honest and transparent with you guys. Right? Because at the end of the day, if I'm not transparent with you guys, I'm not transparent with myself, because this is a direct reflection of who I am. The video I'm making right now, with the low amount of subscribers, the low amount of views I'm getting, are more PSA for myself. Those are more me having an open journal, right? And in the journal, you write everything. Personal journal, you write everything. Hope you guys are doing well. This is your boy Ing Vendera. No introduction whatsoever. We went right into it. We dive in. And there's a reason for that is because it's a pretty big one. So, you guys know, okay? I had this 9 to 5 job. Sadly, I'm a bit too out there mentally to be having a stable job. I get bored really easily. I go crazy if I don't have music. I get, paranoid if I don't have music. I need music constantly in my ears at work, otherwise I'm bored as fuck. I need candies at work, otherwise I'm bored. There's a lot of things I need, right? And sure, over the years I've used the phone a lot. Like, there's a reason why. I am aware that this is gonna make me sit down on the kind of asshole, okay? I am aware of that. And that's the truth. I don't care. I do care about looking like an asshole. True, but at least I'm honest. I mean, if me being honest make me seem like an asshole, I'd rather be an asshole that's honest, that is a good person that's lying. Because at the end of the day, somebody that shows his true color will always be someone that hide their true color, right? We're always seeing in the news those people that those horrible thing, and people on the news are like, I don't understand, he was such a good guy. No, you thought he was a good guy. You assume he was a good guy, but you didn't know. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. This does make me shine in a bad light. That's me. That's all of me. That's 100% of me. Bro, this is the truth. This is how I feel. This is how I see things, right? And I think that's really important. So, enough with the fucking explanation. Enough with the right. Enough with all that shit bullshit, right? I used to. Over the years, I've been working at the same place for 6 years. I've been using my phone constantly, right? Constantly. So much so that I was the only guy at work, right? And I did mention this in my previous video. Who has to leave his phone in the office because I cannot be trusted. I can't be trusted, so leave your phone in the office, right? Now, small thing he doesn't know, my boss would never see this, right? Well, hopefully. And when I'm gonna see this, it's gonna be too late. So, I have headphones, and those headphones, right, are phenomenal. You know why they're phenomenal, right? Because they have this distance, right? And that distance cover my place of working to the office. So as long as I stay in my place, as long as I stay in my department, no matter where I go, I won't get cut off. I cannot change the song, I cannot change music, but now it doesn't matter because I'm watching like Kid Boga, I'm watching 3 hours, 4 hours videos, and as long as the previous day I make a playlist, then that means the whole day I don't need to change the song, right? So although I had the phone in the office, I still was able to manage, right? And for I want to say the better part of a year, I've been having to leave it on the office. I did say that my boss was out, my boss was left. I left. All it took, he came back like a week ago. All it took was him to catch me one time. Okay, so assume because when he came back, I didn't put my phone in the office. All it took was one time for me to be like, "Holy shit, you didn't change, right?" And I think that's not fair. Now I'm gonna be completely honest because that's the goal here. Yes, I was on my phone. Yes, I was absolutely on my phone. What I'm not saying is that my boss and the assistant manager left. I'm not in charge of my department. I'm not in charge of my department. So when the guy was in charge of my department, and I'm not trying to shift blame. I'm not trying to point finger. I'm just trying to state the fact, the complete fact, because I think this is important more than a bunch of bullshit, right? So he did say like, "Oh, we'll leave it tomorrow." So most of the guys, for whatever reason, they're, oh my god, I feel bad because this may make me seem like an asshole. I do respect the guys I work with. I do love the guys that I work with. That's not a question. But for whatever reason, they're satisfied just waiting around, just being in their thoughts, just thinking. And I think one day I might be able to do that. There's a lot of time where I'm in my head and I do think, right? But it's 2 o'clock. We live at 3:30. Am I gonna be in my head for 20 minutes? When I have to make videos, I have to make clips, when I have to make edit, when I have to post on YouTube, on TikTok, when I have to stream, I got a lot of things to do. I got 20 minutes, right? This is me being able to make sure that I can sleep 20 minutes more, right? There's people at work, and that same day I got caught with the phone, there's a dude who's sleeping, right? But I got caught with the phone. Now, there's 2 ways I could have said so. I could have lied. I could have said, "Yo, it's not what it looks like. I'm on the phone, yes, but I'm waiting for a call." But I said the truth. I'm doing clips, right? And the boss like, "Yo, next time I'm seeing the next time I'm seeing the whatchamacallit, I have a book that when I put clips, right? Next time I see it, I put it in the garbage." I said, "Okay, no problem." As if I wouldn't go in the garbage myself to take it out. I would. A million times I would. That's my life work. Not my life work, but that's like at least a year work, right? So what I'm trying to say is, he caught me with that. And by the way, I seem like an asshole. Well, I wasn't the only one not working, but I only got caught. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, my boss is a good guy. My boss is a really, really good person, and the point I'm making in this video, there's 2 points. No, there's 3 points. The first one is to rent, because I'm gonna say my father is gonna judge me. No, thank you. Right? The second point is, I want to say the fact, because I think this is something I'm gonna be looking upon. There might be a time where I'm not gonna be working anymore. I'm gonna be creating content, and I know myself enough to say I'm gonna miss working. I am gonna miss working. There's a part of me that loves working. There's a part of me that likes to go to work and have my homies at work. There's a part of me that likes to have a clear schedule. There's a part of me that likes to be under a boss like my boss, who's respectful, who's kind, who's a super good dude. He's a really, really good dude. My boss is, I'm telling you guys, he's amazing. I respect him out to the utmost, right? He has this, he's flawed. He's flawed, for sure he's flawed. Like, he had this very high opinion of himself, right? Like, for example, when I did my depression, it's like, oh, if I was there, it would not have happened. If you think so. I got bullied, you didn't do shit. But hey. I think he does the most. They both are respecting him. When there's a lot of work, he gets involved. So I respect that a lot. He's one of the boys. Each with us had the dinner, which never one of my boys did that. He's a cool dude, right? And all in all of this to say, I know I'm renting. I know I'm saying I'm going all the way out, but hey. And the third reason I'm doing this is because by me having this specific perception, by me having this perception that doesn't really collide or is inclusive of a lot of other people the way they think, I think I'm able to convey a certain point of view that is possibly helpful for some people and to a majority of people. I don't know yet, right? So all of this to say, I got caught with my phone on Wednesday. I'm excited today. So we're joking, and on Friday the boss is gone, the assistant manager is gone. So we're doing the same thing. We're chilling around. I don't have my phone this time because you catch me once, you're not gonna catch me again. Or if you catch me, you're gonna catch me in a month, right? I'm gonna give you the time to forget that you catch me, and it looks like it's more like it's less bad, right? And we were talking, and we later learned we learned yesterday. And one of the other guys got caught with his phone. And the boss said, "Oh, you're like, you're always on your phone like this guy right here. If I had a fucking neon with a flashlight with a fucking arrow, I would." And then it's surprising because a lot of the guy, they have my back, right? And I'm surprised because I'm wrong. I shouldn't be using my phone at work. Work or no work, you shouldn't be using your phone. You should be focused on work. I'm using it because I have a lot to do. If you're... I'm using my phone because I got a lot of work to do. If you're gonna use your phone and the pros aren't as big as the cons. For example, if you think that you being on a website, on a application, it's worth getting in trouble, then do it. If you don't think it's worth, then don't do it. I thought it was worth because that's my life work, that's my dream. I have to build a dream, right? I'm getting results on YouTube right now, but after 2 years and a half, so this is a lot of effort, a lot of working together, right? Um, so yeah, so the guy said the guy they were asking me like, oh, bro, are you okay? Because that was rough. It sucked that the boss is like, yo, don't be like this guy who's using his phone too often. But then we watched Kenny versus Penny last week, right? And something that the show taught me, and I repeat myself every fucking time. If you can be at the lowest, the only place you're gonna go up. If you present yourself at the lowest level, you're gonna be only place you're gonna be able to go is up. And if you present yourself at the highest level, the only place you're gonna be able to go is down. So this is actually a really good position. There's a younger, and by younger I mean like 7 8 months ago, 7 or 8 months ago. It's shady because making the YouTube, realizing my dream, being my own boss, being my own, choosing the content I want to create, choosing the content I get to present, it's making me a lot more cocky, a lot more confident. I don't think cocky, at the level I am today, is bad. I think I can get bad. I have to check myself not to get too bad, but for now it's fine, right? And I'm seeing this and I'm like, okay, well, 7 months ago I would have been like, oh, this is not fair, this is such bullshit. Why am I being the one? Because the truth is, a lot of people are using a phone at work. A lot of people. I'm not the only one, right? Plus, I have to put my phone in the office. Because, oh my god, I shouldn't say this. So I had, I told you guys I had ADHD, right? So, a lot of my job, when I told I had ADHD, right? Uh, About places when I went to ADHD, I had ADHD, they fired me or they were treating me different. So this job, what I should really like, when they ask me, why are you like that, why are you different, then I didn't answer. And when they say, oh, you're on drug, as a joke, I answered yes. But they didn't think it was a joke. And even though I precise it was a joke, and they were like, I said, no, I'm not on drugs. I said that because I don't know what to say. I didn't know. I never got asked, hey, are you on drugs? I think that's pretty rude. I think it's pretty obnoxious to ask that. So I don't know what to say. And I said yes because I thought they were joking, right? But yeah, it's something that lasted. So my boss, he's like, okay, well, Inky has issues. He gets dependent a lot. So if I take away his phone, he won't be able to phone to my boss. When he talks to me about the phone, he talks about like I'm addicted. It might be an addiction. I don't know. I don't think it is, but what do I know? The guy is twice my age, so he knows more. Not necessarily, but you know what I mean. So what happened is he's like, okay, well, he's like, you're like this guy. I'm sorry. It's just I'm thinking a lot, right? When I'm making this video, I want to be as precise, as concise, as authentic as possible. So when I'm saying this, people are like, oh, that's not fair. That you shouldn't be asked. If they shouldn't take an example for using your phone. There's a lot more people that are using your phone. There's two guys who are always on their phone, and because they're working better than I am, they get in less trouble. Now, I said to the boys, I didn't say this. This is between you and I, okay? This is between you and I. It's a bad position to be in. So, with me, I'm expected to use my phone. When I don't use my phone, nobody says shit. When I use my phone, say, oh, get on your phone, huh? So they're expecting me to go on the phone. So this is great because when I am on the phone, I'm not the asshole that's on the phone. I'm the guy who once again found the phone against somebody who is up there, who never uses his phone, and when he's using his phone, it's out of character. It's like, oh my god, on the phone, I would never have believed it. And if I had to choose, I would probably choose to be the asshole that's always on the phone than to be the guy who disrespecting the rules because, yo, what the fuck? That's not you. That's more like him, right? And I understand that this is very pessimistic. I understand that this is very dishonest. But at the end of the day, I was on my phone for months. For months. And yes, it was in the office. I agree. It was in the office. I couldn't technically be on the phone. I mean, I wasn't on the phone for months. And the one time I got caught last week, the one time in 3 months, I got caught by the assistant manager. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not saying that while my boss wasn't there, I didn't use the phone, right? I'm not saying that. I'm saying that my boss caught me once. And by the way, it was like, yeah, this guy, no, doesn't matter how many months he was without his phone, he's always using his phone. So there's preconceived notion. If there's preconceived notion, uh, I'm always talking about control the reaction. If you cannot control the action, so if the action is having, I just said the word fuck, preconceived notion about me. If I cannot stop, or if I cannot stop people from having preconceived notion on me, then I can control my reaction, and my controlling my reaction is taking those preconceived notion and using them for me. If my boss wants to believe that I'm this guy who's addicted to his phone, I'll be the guy who's addicted to his phone, because, as I said, I got nothing to lose. If I'm using the phone, I'm this asshole who's using his phone always. If I'm not using the phone, nobody gives a shit, because I'm the asshole that's always using his phone. Whatever I do, I'm in this position, right? And again, I'm not saying that you should take advantage of people. I'm not saying that you should take advantage of the situation, but you should make sure that the situation, no matter how shitty it is the best it is. The situation where you're being pointed a finger, and somebody that's gonna be using his phone is compared to you because you're this guy who's addicted, is shitty. If this allows me to use the phone once in a while, once per week, right? All that matters is, yes, I'm fucked. Yes, I'm weird. Yes, I'm different. I understand that. But I found ways. To to be more of a good worker. Like, for me, listening to music, I'm more focused. When I eat candies, I'm more focused. Yes, I got a lot of energy. What do you prefer? You prefer a lot who got guys who got a lot of energy, or guys who constantly depressed? Because yeah, I'll be totally honest with you guys. My depression, I'm healed. I don't feel depressed. I don't feel like depression anymore. But there's time where I'm at work and I'm like, fuck, this sucks. Right? So I'm trying to protect my mental. I'm trying to avoid being on a constant slope going down for depression. Because that's what happened. I was filling up the tank. I was filling it up, and then it went here and I exploded. So the longer, so I know I have to do a year at work. I know I'm done in December 2024, right? As long as I know that I'm done in 2024, I can sort of manage my expectation. I can sort of manage. Okay, so this is it. I have 14 months to do. If I can be here for 3 months, I'll be here for 3 months. At the end of the day, as long as I don't reach this after 14 months, I'm good. I'm good. I'll be okay. I'll be good. Right, so we're trying to continue, and for this to continue, then I'm taking notes. I got my music, I got my candies, and the candies, I understand it's less accessible than the music, right? Because at the end of the day, I'm an adult. I shouldn't need candy to entertain myself, but I don't know. I'm trying to make the situation better, and I understand that I understand that those are crutches. I understand that music is a crutch. I understand that candy is a crutch, right? But if a guy needs crutch, he needs crutch. And I understand that this is not trying my best. I understand that this is not trying to overcome my weaknesses. But at the end of the day, I'd rather be somebody that's weak, than somebody that's pushing this weakness. There's this people at where I'm seeing every day there. I got this guy, especially this guy, right? And he gets so angry, he gets so mad, and then you realize why. It's because he's constantly under pressure. He's constantly trying to overcome this obstacle. He's overcoming his weaknesses, right? And then he ends up being sad and miserable. And I don't know. Maybe I'm selfish. Maybe I'm a selfish prick. Probably am. But if I can maintain my mental health, I'll sacrifice everything. Except this. This is saved my life. This, if I wasn't, I was talking about depression. There's one way to end depression really quick. We both know what it is. If I didn't have those videos, if I didn't have that passion, if I didn't have that dream, I wouldn't be here today. I love the people that I have in my life. I love my family. I love the work I have. I love the people I'm getting to talk to often. But nah, it's not enough. It's not enough. That dream, sacrifice, everything was worth it. Anyway, I don't want to be too depressive. I just want to tell you guys how to fuck the system, because it is a flawed system. It should be abused until it gets better. People don't understand. People are gonna say, "Oh, well, you're abusing the system. You're not a good person." Well, yes, I'm not a good person, absolutely. But I'd rather be abusing the system at low cases, so the system can understand that it's flawed, and improve himself. That somebody that's gonna abuse the system in a way of an actor. We're gonna act some bank. We're gonna make some big crime. If the biggest crime I've done in my entire life is listening to music at work and having candies, put me in jail. Because I know some people that does worse shit. During the COVID, I had a friend who, oh, not really a friend. He's kind of like a douchebag, but we worked together for a while, so you kind of learn to accept people when you're having to deal with them every day. Yeah, you get to learn them. You get to know them. You get to accept their flaw and everything. So yeah, so the guy is he pretended like he was a girl and he would talk to guys and he would ask them to send him money. And he was a dude. Yeah, that's pretty fucked up. I think that's worse than fucking music, but what do I know? As always, peace. I love you guys. What's up?